Sebastian Ghiorghiu is a self-proclaimed 22-year-old entrepreneur who claims to be making millions of dollars. But I wanted to take a deeper dive into these claims and figure out how true this really is. Is Sebastian the man he makes himself out to be, or is everything he says a lie? Sebastian Ghiorghiu was born in Detroit in 1999. Growing up, it was not a glamorous childhood. His parents emigrated to the USA when they were teenagers and raised him with a very low income. His dad worked hard and had some money saved up, but lost it all in the 2008 recession. His mom worked as a maid, cleaned houses, and did not speak good English. To make matters worse, a few years later, his parents eventually got divorced. When his mom and 3 other siblings were living in a 2-bedroom apartment in Detroit, they occasionally lost electricity because his mom couldn't afford to pay the bill. At one point, he had to light up a candle to cook an egg, but it didn't work out. The young man couldn't even afford to cook an egg properly. He was used to hearing "Nu avem bani" from his mom, meaning we don't have money. Other kids were asking why he didn't have proper clothes or shoes, and he couldn't afford to eat out ever. However, this is not where our story ends. As the young fella faced such an undesired situation, the fight or flight instinct kicked in, and he wanted to fight his way out of poverty. This was the foundation for his determination to be wealthy. It was also his wish to be normal, to fit in with others. And so he started his journey from making chump change to bagging big bucks. So young Sebastian devised a plan. His plan was: 1. Get the money to pay for college. 2. Become a nurse. 3. Get money saved up. 4. Go to med school. 5. Learn neuroscience, because he heard the job pays a lot of money and it helps people. But despite these big ambitions, it all began with his first job at Taco Bell for a wage of $8.25 an hour. It didn't make him rich, but the first $90 paycheck he received made him feel ecstatic and gave him a taste of what it was like to make money. He then switched to a car washing job, which paid more than his current job thanks to tips. So he started vacuuming his life away, making $8 to $9 per hour, plus $20 to $50 in tips every day. But even that money didn't cut it, so he had an idea about selling car windshields. It ended up making him $300 to $500 a week. Note that he did all this while still in high school, and he got all the money saved up for his first dream car, a G35, so he bought one. Things were starting to look up for Sebastian. He had just started college and was on path to achieve his goal of becoming a neurosurgeon. Until just days later, a Graham Stephan video appeared on Sebastian's homepage in which he was talking about dropshipping. After watching a few videos, Sebastian was mesmerized, so he did a complete U-turn on his goal to be a neuroscientist and decided he wanted to become a realtor. He ended up dropping out of college after just 2 weeks of enrollment. With his new job as a realtor, however, he had a lot of free time, so he searched up other ways to make money online. This is where he came across dropshipping, a form of e-commerce where you don't hold any inventory. So Sebastian created his first dropshipping store, and he made nothing. But he didn't give up. He stayed persistent, and after some time started to hit some pretty crazy numbers. At this time, he uploaded a YouTube video entitled $991 in 14 hours. Due to the high CPM and overall success of the video, Sebastian made quite a bit of money. For those who don't know what CPM is, it's the amount YouTube advertisers pay YouTube for 1,000 views. The higher your CPM is, the higher YouTube will pay you for the views you get. Due to the finance niche's high pay, Sebastian was getting around $10 per 1,000 views. However, this idyllic lifestyle very quickly faded as COVID-19 hit. He broke up with his girlfriend he'd been with for 5 years, and he moved back with his parents and spent all day playing video games. Sebastian was very depressed for some time, with no motivation at all. But if there was one thing Sebastian had learned from his difficult childhood, it was to not give up when things got tough. So he picked himself up. He revamped his YouTube videos, posting videos every day. He also continued with his love of dropshipping, as well as trading crypto, flipping houses, and beginning and running an ad agency. Soon enough, money was coming in from all sources and accumulating quickly. All his endeavors had led him to this point, a 23-year-old YouTuber with multiple businesses. So he ditched his GTR and got himself a Porsche 911. A wise switch, in my opinion. After looking into Sebastian's come-up story, it's safe to say that Sebastian did not get lucky. He had a very troubled childhood and got to where he is today through vaulting ambition and mental toughness. If there's one thing to learn from Sebastian's story, it's that anyone can achieve the lifestyle they want to live with some persistence and just a bit of luck.